warning, spoilers for who haven't seen the Prehistoric Planet Season 2, the lava, not lava, the Badlands episode. Sorry about that. Believe it or not, it's really good. I have to say, I do like the isosaurs climbing up the the volcano, well, the mountain-like volcano, and laying their eggs and stuff. It was pretty cool, you know. And I also do like that we see the animals returning, like for example, Velociraptor. This time we see a hatchling, baby Velociraptors, Tarbosaurus again. Um, I do like the hunt scene of we get to see like Tarbosaurus hunting the sauropods, um, and then Velociraptors hunting the smaller Pachycephalosaur, Praenocephaly. That was pretty cool. My only issue is that, and this is not just me only. This was also a YouTuber as well. I forget his name, and I'll put a link in the description. I agree. I don't like when one of the velociraptors just pushes a praenocephaly off a cliff. What should have happened is that they would have both well, one of the velociraptors should have pounced on the praenocephaly, and they both stumbled to the off the cliff and see who dies or whatever. Well, obviously we know that the praenocephaly is going to die at this point though, but I'm thinking like they should have used that scene like in the documentary Hostile Planet. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this documentary, nature documentary or not. There was a snow leopard that attacked an ibex, and they both stumbled to this cliff, and the snow leopard survived. So they should have used that concept. The velociraptor pounced on the praenocephaly, and they both stumble off this cliff. That would have been very cool. But that's just me, though. And we didn't see, like, the whole killing scene of the Tarbosaurus killing the sauropod. I did like, however, that the sauropods were panicking, and one of them fell to the ground. And obviously, we know that one's going to die. Yeah. I also do like the Corythoraptors, which are the species, a type of oviraptorosaur. It was pretty cool. Both males were taking their turns for the eggs, and then we see this relative of Velociraptor. I forget the name. I thought it was a Velociraptor, but no, it stole an egg and it gave it to its young, and the youngsters were learning how to break it, but then they broke it anyway by pushing it off. And then we get to see the final scene of the sauropods. Oh, god damn it. Now I'm starting to forget their names again. No, not Simosaur. Let me know in the comments. I forget the name, and we get to see some hatchlings. The hatchlings look pretty cool. Pretty cute. My only issue is the beak. Like, front of it has a beak, but the adults, they don't have beaks, though. But that's just me, though. But I still like it. I still like the baby design. It's just that it's the beak that bill or whatever that bothers me. But yeah, and then the child murderer seeing the Rajasaurus, which was pretty cool. The cool coloring design for the Rajasaurus, I have to say. And it reminds me of Planet Dinosaur, that the Scorpionator was hunting the young Argentinosaurs, well, hatchling Argentinosaurs left and right. So it's like they use that concept. And it's not just that. Even if you look today, really, look at some birds. I believe like storks. They hunt like young baby sea turtles. Um, yeah, pretty interesting that they did. Yeah. And they did show in a bonus clip that they showed that not ankylosaurs that dinosaurs were good parents. Not all of them. Let me remind you, not all dinosaurs are good parents, but some of them are not, good parents. Like, for example, sauropods, which makes logical sense that a sauropod you know, cannot bury their, well, not bury, but they can't protect their eggs. Obviously, they would, since they weigh, 100 metric tons, they wouldn't protect them, keep the young incubated or whatever. They would crush the eggs. So they would leave them to their fate, just like turtles do and most reptiles do today. And yeah, it's very interesting. Oh, and also another bonus clip of a couple of days ago, they actually showed of ankylosaurs that did fight each other. Oh yeah, and I forgot about that. The Tarkia scene was also pretty cool as well. I did like the Tarkia design, and it was fighting with the Pranocephales, and it fought, and the main ones, the young Tarkias were fighting against an older adult. They didn't specify if there were brothers or sisters, or two brothers or two sisters, but I'm just gonna call them siblings, so we just don't know. Yeah, so the siblings fought against the adult, and the adult backed down, and yeah, it's very interesting. So in other words, that yeah, ankylosaurs would fight each other, so their club tails were not fragile, as this one person says. Well, excuse me, but how are you supposed to fend for yourself against a tyrannosaur? Exactly. And as a matter of fact, in 2022, they actually did find um, some specimens of ankylosaurs that did fight with each other. Anyways, a bit off topic. It was a really good episode, and I really liked it. It's just my only one issue. My couple of issues is that the Velociraptor, like, pushing the Pranocephaly, I don't think it wouldn't do that. And another thing too is that the baby sauropods from the beginning of the episode of season 2, I don't think that the babies didn't have beaks, but it's whatever. But overall, good episode.